Hello everyone, welcome back to another couples drawing, but this time it is the drawing, or it's not the drawing, it's the painting, so couples painting. I'm here with my lovely wife, Anna, and today we are going to be painting some adorable little Pokemon. I'm going to be doing Poliwag, and she's going to be doing the infamous Pikachu. So, real quick, one of the things that I wanted to talk about is my painting technique with using masking tape. The masking tape that I use is right here. This is the only tape that I would ever recommend. So real quick, just sharing that, this is a frog tape multi-surface. I use the multi-surface because it works really well on multiple different surfaces. Obvious. So anyways, we got our paint ready. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm kind of far away from the microphone, so if you can't hear me, let me know. And I will try to speak louder. So welcome to the live stream. Hello, Eric. Glad to see you in the live stream. And let's just get right into it. So we don't have this as well planned out as far as what we're doing for the background. So what are you doing for the background?
I don't know what I can do.
I was thinking you could do grass and then like a blue sky if you wanted to.
I have to know how to
I mean, there's not a lot to the background, so we can really do whatever we want. But I'm gonna grab a brush.
You know, you took my brush, right?
Here. Well, we're doing the background, so you're gonna need a little bit larger brush. And for my background,
where is this from?
Oh, hello, Moni. What's the problem?
The question.
What question? Where is the stream? The stream is on YouTube. You're in the live chat, but how are you not seeing the stream? Is it not playing or something?
Sure.
Let me check. We are definitely streaming. Anyways, so I'm gonna get started on my background. What do you want to do?
I don't know. It's like
It's what?
yellow, right?
I know the background is yellow. I see that it is clearly yellow, yes.
What are you doing?
I am going to change the color of blue, so I'm going to do kind of like a brighter blue, and I'm going to move down to a darker blue. And he's going to be floating in water, so I'm going to add bubbles later. That's my idea for the background here.
Is it flying Pokemon?
It's not a flying Pokemon. It's a swimming Pokemon.
Swimming.
Yes.
Since when?
I don't know since when. I didn't invent Poliwag.
You know what the problem is?
The problem is you're talking too quietly.
Yeah, because I'm talking to you. No.
Well, I'm glad you were able to tune in to today's live stream, Moni. We haven't. It's been a little while since we streamed. Last month we tried it. We've been pretty consistent so far for the whole 2 months that we've been doing the couples live stream, but it's always been super enjoyable. Are you gonna do anything other than eat popcorn?
I haven't tried.
You need to figure out what you're doing with the background.
You can just
What? Spit it out.
sit me here and say that I need to figure out my background. That's crap.
Of course you need to figure out your background.
Now let's go with white.
Then grab some white.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Real quick, I want to apologize if you hear a dog barking or wind blowing or anything like that. It's been like extremely hot the past few days, so we are not willing to close the window. So hopefully you are able to tolerate a little bit of sound. Oh, hello, Stephanie. Yeah, I'm glad you were able to watch the live stream as well. We're doing it pretty late. It's 2100 our time, so much later than I usually live stream. I usually live stream in the afternoon, which is pretty early U.S. time, pretty late. Kohanya, you need to seriously stop eating the popcorn.
Mom just said that I need to stop munching on it. It's super tasty. Yeah, evacuating.
Yeah, I see that. Add some black down here.
Two last ones.
Two last ones, yeah. Somehow I doubt that.
What is this one?
If you're painting it white, start painting.
I don't even know how to use paint, you know.
If you notice that the paint is a bit dry for you, when you can let me know, and
I have no idea if it's dry or not. I use it for the first time in my life.
To cover your yellow, you're probably going to need a couple layers of the white, so just be patient with it. These are pretty small paintings, but they're still going to take us a relatively long time. Yeah, I can understand that. You always got to work, so
Yeah.
at least this live stream you're able to catch, Moni. I appreciate you sharing the packages that you got today of some of my prints. I'm glad that you liked them. And I was glad to see that they arrived safely. I also got a message from another Kickstarter supporter that bought one of the original pieces, and he also messaged me to let me know that it arrived safely. So I was very glad to see that message come across my computer screen, because I was getting a little bit concerned, but fortunately everything turned out okay. So we're sharing a color. We're sharing a paint palette right now, and we're also sharing brushes, because I don't have very many brushes. I only
Why
have.
would you?
I don't have a stockpile of brushes
Oh, goodness.
specifically to dual paint with somebody at the same time. So
Yeah, I think I can forgive you.
we're mildly unprepared for this, but that might make it more comical anyway.
Yeah, having me here.
Yeah. It's always comical when you're here.
Exactly.
Hello, Anna.
What is this? Oh, this is his huge.
That's his tail.
Pikachu didn't have such a huge freaking tail.
Pikachu does have a large tail.
No,
Yes.
that's ridiculous to say. It's insulting Pikachu.
Pikachu likes his large tail.
No, maybe Raichu or whatever this. What Raichu?
Raichu?
Raichu.
Yeah, the evolved version of Pikachu.
Ew.
I think I need a little bit darker blue, so I'm just gonna add some
Go
darker
crazy
blue.
with blue.
Yeah. I'm just gonna add some blue here. And we did not forget to hit record this time, so we'll have a time lapse of this up in a few days or whatever. Or a few weeks, depending on how soon I can get to it.
Like,
I have so backed up on time lapses, it's ridiculous.
yeah, because you play Magic when you get the chance.
Yeah, I play too much Magic: The Gathering.
At least you said it on live stream.
Yeah,
You
no, I
really-
can't deny it.
Yeah.
I probably do play too much. But in comparison to a lot of people and how much they game, I don't play any at all.
Well, look at me.
Oh, you're very welcome, Mommy. I'm glad you like them. Oh, Lee art. I know exactly what you mean. I would say it's probably not 34 right now, but
Yeah, it should be.
it was yesterday when I was live streaming. So, yeah, it's pretty hot. It's especially hot sitting next to somebody super close painting with all these lights on. So it doesn't help very much.
Then your computer feels that.
Yeah, my computer's burning up over here too. It's running a fever. I also have a little water atomizer So when you're working
Are
on
you
it,
sure it's water?
yeah, because I filled it with water.
Where did you bring it from?
I brought it from the bathroom where.
And you just used it
empty.
without a freaking permission?
Of course I used it without permission. It's in the bathroom. I don't care if it's wrong. I swear I've used it before and I just emptied it out and put it back in there.
Are you kidding me?
What? I just filled it up with water. I don't know why you're getting all weird about it.
Because you don't even know what is purpose of this thing.
It's a water atomizer. I know exactly what the purpose is.
That is ridiculous to say. It's secret atomizer, maybe.
It's a secret atomizer? Well, it was secretly used for multiple paintings already.
Exactly.
It's not.
But it wasn't a purpose.
I don't. The purpose is to atomize water. That's why they call it a water atomizer.
Sometimes magnesium water.
Okay.
Magnesium water is oily.
Okay.
So you could break your painting.
No, it was empty, so I filled it with water.
Was
my
it
painting
covered
wasn't
with this cardboard
Yes, it
thing?
was covered with cardboard.
Well, then you're lucky.
You're lucky.
Well, you're lucky.
So are you. We're both lucky.
I know.
Yeah, I would love to send you a little warmth up there in Finland. I feel kind of bad that we're hogging all the warm weather down here.
Yeah, but we waited forever.
Yeah,
Up till May it was freaking cold as could be. And
Yeah.
May was super cold.
It was pretty cold for the most part of the spring, or what should have been the spring. So hopefully, if you hold out a little bit longer, maybe you'll get some warm weather near the end of the summer. I don't know what the weather usually is up there in Finland, but
Yeah, exactly. I need to know how warm it can get there. Get? Isn't the right way to say? Why am I using this white? Stop
what's
me.
wrong with it?
Should I use it?
Yeah, you see how it's still yellow?
Maybe it looks
Do you just
nice.
want it like purely white? Do you just want it white? Like the background and nothing else? Are you going to put a shadow
I
underneath?
don't know, I have reference here and it's white.
Well, that's because mine is white too.
I know, but you are able to use paints.
What do you mean? Of course I'm able to use paints. You're able to use it. You got paint sitting right here in front of you.
I have popcorn here too. Yeah, but what could I do?
Yeah,
What is cold?
we got a little. What is cold for us? Well, yeah, it's very different between the two of us. She thinks cold is like 19 degrees.
Sure.
But
Especially at home.
for me, 19 degrees is like, that's like perfect. I love 19-degree weather. But cold for me is 11. Like between 12 and 18, I would say is like a good jacket weather. That's not painful to go outside. But once you start getting below 11, it starts to just get annoying to leave. Especially if there's wind. Because then it just gets really annoying. But if it's like 23, then it's just uncomfortably hot for me.
23 is burning warm.
Yeah, 23 is barely warm to you, but it's too hot for me.
It's burning warm. Very warm is around 30. Above 30 is hot.
25 makes me want to stay indoors and not move or touch anything because it's too hot.
Sweetie, 15 is you. No?
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm not really sweating, bro.
Hey, could you guys let me know if the microphone sound is okay? I didn't really have time to make sure that the audio was like spot on or anything. I just want to make sure you guys can hear us okay. Especially since we're talking about really important subjects like the weather. And oh my goodness, are you just going to eat popcorn all day? Paint. Your paint's dry enough. Your brush is gonna
I
get
don't know
all
what
crusty.
to do because you started mumbling something about blah 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 blah, and I don't know what to do.
I asked.
I
if
tried
you
to
just-
use my reference, which is easy because it's on white.
You can do just a white background. There's no problem with that. Or if you wanted to, you can use a little bit of this blue
yeah,
here.
give me hard time.
You can use a little bit of this blue here and just
Maybe
add a
next
blue
time.
sky.
soon. Before I ruin everything, and it will take like 16 hours
Yeah.
of stream.
I hear you. I hear you.
Everyone hears you. You're not that quiet.
Okay, thank you, Stephanie. And Caro.
You see? Leon
Cold,
is
cold. You must.
exactly.
Leon, are you from India or am I mistaken? Oh, no, you're not. Where do you live? So if you moved from... No, you're in Italy.
Just
That's right.
calm down. Let her say.
Yeah. No, she's in Italy.
Oh, you remember?
Yeah,
things, huh?
because she invited us to stay with her in Italy. I'm pretty certain... Was it Spain? I don't know. I try to keep track of things, but I don't have the best...
Stop talking. Let her write.
I'm going to eat some popcorn.
Yeah, we're waiting. Much on the popcorn.
But I'm still painting. You need to get on it.
Anna say something about our thingy.
What?
So
This is some humming behind. We can. Okay, yeah, the humming I think is just the quality of microphone, but it could also be a little bit of the wind, because the wind's blowing pretty good now.
Jeez, what I'm doing? I wanted to paint my popcorn.
Anna almost dipped her brush into her popcorn.
Stop saying loud. Maybe nobody noticed. Now everybody will know.
They should know. That's hilarious.
It is, but it's embarrassing too. Humiliation.
Oh, so I wanted to talk a little bit about my little painting technique with the tape and stuff like that, because I actually had a few questions the past week about this technique, because I recently posted a painting time lapse video where I demonstrated this technique a little bit. Since it was a time lapse, I didn't go in depth detail or tutorial like or anything like that. But this technique, this is like a basic form of it, because it's a really simple subject. Pokemon are really easy to paint and draw and stuff, because they're basically circles and rectangles. But the reason my canvas was blue and hers was yellow, because that's the primary color of our Pokemon. So we won't have to paint that color later on when we peel off the tape. It makes that work like already done for us. So what I do is I paint the canvas whatever primary color I use in the painting. Obviously that's going to change drastically if I'm doing something a bit more complex or advanced. That would be popcorn. It's still popcorn, you're still eating it.
Why it's all together?
I don't know, it's stuck together. Popcorn sometimes sticks to itself. I'm trying to explain things, and you're just eating popcorn and interrupting.
I know. This is the beauty of me in a live stream.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So once I have the canvas painted, you have to let it dry for like an entire day. You don't want to rush the drying process, because if the paint is wet even a little bit, then the problem that you're going to have is the tape is not going to want to stick as well. So I always give it like 24 hours minimum. And then after that, I layer the tape right next to it, right next to each other. Each strip, just tape the entire canvas off. and I draw my main subject, and then after I draw my main subject, I ink it, just so that I have my lines very clearly, and then I take my X-Acto knife and I gently cut the outer line art out, and that's basically it. That's the simple form of it, but you can also layer your tape. Sometimes I'll do multiple layers of tape where I will, so I'll have my main subject, and then I'll paint my background or whatever like that, and then I'll have an object that's in between the background and in between the main subject, and what I'll do is I'll either tape off the background or tape off one of the other subjects that's like in the middle, and then I can peel it off in stages. So you kind of have to plan everything from the beginning and figure out what your layers are, and then you actually work backwards. So you paint your foreground subject, that main color, lay the tape down, cut it out, paint the next layer, and if you have a layer behind that, then you lay another sheet of tape down, and then you can work on just your background and then peel it up in reverse order. So that's basically it. As far as the technique, it's not a super complicated technique, and I'm probably not the first person to do it, but that's kind of the idea. And as far as canvas goes, this technique is easily done on canvas, and the only thing you really have to worry about is cutting through the canvas. And if you have high quality canvas or even a medium quality, you can get away with quite a bit of pressure with your X-Acto knife before actually cutting through, but you do want to make sure that you're extra careful. I don't particularly like to work on canvas. I tend to lean more towards panel when I have the chance to paint on panel. I always prefer panel over canvas, but obviously today we are using teeny tiny little canvases. Are you ever going to paint again?
Mm-hmm.
Your bowl of popcorn's almost out. Are you just waiting to run out of popcorn?
I thought we would paint like Pokémon.
You do. There is a camera on you, and you're just sitting here.
Yeah, it's better for me not to say anything.
Oh my goodness, you're hilarious.
So yeah.
What?
The problem is, we were supposed to paint Pokémon. And what do? We were playing with background. I wasn't prepared for that. You tricked me.
Well, if you just want a white background, that's fine. There's no big deal.
No, I don't know how to paint, for goodness sake. Properly.
Well, here's what I recommend. Let's keep it simple.
Sure.
Okay, white background, you're good. I don't really see any yellow coming through, so I think you're good on the white. But let's add a drop shadow here.
Oh wait.
What?
Oh my god.
This is the product of shoving popcorn down your throat constantly.
I'm gonna put it into my popcorn. I don't know where to put it.
Put what?
What
What do you need to do? Why do you
I
need
need
to
to
put
cover. I'm gonna drink some.
You are beyond ridiculous. So we're just gonna add a little.
Yeah, exactly. Snacks after like 3 months of promising.
You had snacks for the last one.
Not here. Do I have something on my nose? Something weird.
You don't have anything on your face.
I'm munching too.
They did not come to the live stream to sit here and watch you eat popcorn and drink Mirinda.
Really, people? Really? Don't worry. I said it right. Okay, handsome.
Okay, so take just a teeny tiny touch of black. Just a teeny touch.
This is white?
Yeah.
I will break this black.
That's way too much. You obviously don't know the concept of teeny tiny touch. I meant like dab the corner. Okay.
Oh,
now
then I can do eyes.
Right here. Okay, yeah, do a layer in the eyes then. Just cover it. You don't have to try to stay within the tape.
Wide, then.
It's fine, you can do another layer. But do that eye now. Okay, now grab a bit of white, about as much black as you did there. Not right in the middle. Okay, right in the middle. when you're getting paint and you already have a different color on your brush, don't go right in the middle of the glob of paint. Go on the edge so that we can get to the clean paint later on. Don't just like. Okay, just do like an oval like this.
With this white?
Yes, a little oval and extend it about here. So a little oval right underneath Pikachu.
Are you kidding me? It would be
Do
wrong.
I sound like I'm kidding? No. Not like that. Like this. A little oval like this. Okay?
A little oval.
Now
This
brush
is a
it.
crab,
Make it
not
even.
oval.
Make it even.
Are you kidding me? It's crab. It looks like crab, like Pikachu crab.
Take your time with it. This is important. You're basically drawing right now.
This is thick and dry. I don't like it. It's not like Lily.
You're so ridiculous.
This is why you married me.
I didn't marry you because you're ridiculous.
Yeah, sure.
I married you and you just happen to be ridiculous.
No, you knew it before.
I did know it before, but it wasn't the reason I married you.
It wasn't that bad, you man. I want to blow my nose. You see? Hilda, thank you very much. Hello. She
Yeah.
came to watch me eating popcorn. This is what people are here.
Yeah, you see, your eating popcorn is more entertaining than me painting.
No, actually, they just
This
so
is-
kind.
this is what-
they so kind and nice. They say
No,
things that I want to hear.
I just need to quit YouTube and focus on your channel instead. So I'm just gonna follow you around every day when you go to work and when you leave work and everything. I'm just gonna follow you with a camera and put it on their YouTube channel. You guys can watch her eat all day long and watch her complain about everything and
To blow my nose.
yeah, watch her blow her nose. Don't blow your nose.
I need to do something with my nose anyway, okay?
Well, just don't make any noise.
It would be beyond entertaining. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Smooth that out. It's all lumpy and weird.
No. I don't know how to smooth things out. I'm here for the first time in your classroom, okay?
That's
With
pretty
paint.
good. That's
This
pretty
is
good.
crap.
Just smooth it out.
If this Pikachu didn't have covered eyes with this nonsense, he would cry out loud. Smooth? How can I smooth it when it's dry and freaking thick?
Here, do you want a little bit of water?
I'm gonna crap it out. Of course I want water.
That's way too much water. You need to reel in your understanding of teeny tiny bit and a little bit.
You have problem with your teaching
When
situation
I say
with me.
okay, so when I say
No, stop mumbling something.
I'm not mumbling.
Stop. And Anna is happy with your idea of creeping around me. That is wrong. The problem is you put me here. We were going to draw Pokemon.
We were
I
going
know
to
how
paint.
Pokemon. Whatever.
I asked if you wanted to paint.
Why he's talking? Why interrupting me? Since when is happening?
Oh, we have a bug.
Kill him.
I'm not gonna kill him. Get out of here, bug. It's struggling. Why is it struggling on the table?
Because I don't want him.
There, it's gone. It's gone. Calm down.
Well, it's gonna bite me.
It's not gonna bite you.
Everything is. Anyway.
Yes, you were complaining. Go ahead. You were complaining that I sat you down and I didn't prepare you properly.
We were supposed to paint Pokemon.
And we are. Well, you're eating popcorn.
Stop saying anything. I'm talking to everyone and you. you make me to paint some background, I wasn't prepared. I have no reference. My reference is white freaking thing. So I tried to do it. And you go with this. And you tell me that I'm wrong with freaking even using water. You didn't teach me how to use water and how much of water to use.
Yeah, but when I say a little bit, it doesn't mean stick your whole brush in the water.
It wasn't the whole. It was teeny tiny part.
It was like the whole brush.
You.
It was like it was like get a teeny tiny amount of black and you stick like half your brush in it. In the middle.
You are ridiculous.
You are ridiculous.
What should I do with this nonsense?
You should. I think it's good the way it is.
It looks crappy, so it fits me.
I don't think it looks crappy. It's just a soft shadow. I would, however, add just a teeny tiny, like that edge of the corner of that blue.
Weird things. What happened?
This is a texture brush. Don't worry about it. Just the corner of the blue there. This blue.
Why would I use blue?
Because blue in the shadow kind of enhances the shadow a little bit. Just a teeny tiny little touch. Yeah. Now mix it right under there.
Where you saw this one?
Actually, get a little bit of black too.
On which corner?
The same corner. The same amount of black. Okay, that's a lot more black.
More.
Okay, now focus right underneath Pikachu where the shadow's going to be the darkest.
Are you kidding me? I don't know how to do it.
Right underneath the tape. Right that edge of the tape.
It's bad?
The edge of the tape there.
I can't.
Blend it out.
I
Paint
can't.
it.
It's
there
too
you go,
risky.
just like that. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Keep going. Now just blend it out.
How to blend? I don't
if
know.
you stop interrupting, I'll try to tell you how to blend. Just spread the paint out on the canvas. I'm not going to do it. It's your painting.
Exactly.
What do you mean exactly? It's your painting. Of course, I'm not going to paint it for you.
It's not painting for me. It's showing me on my freaking thing how to do it.
Okay. So you have the paint there, right? That's where you placed it. Okay, pretend that's yours. You're just going to feather it out by pulling it out like this. Just slowly stretch that paint across the canvas. Yeah, just like that. That's perfect.
It looks weird.
It doesn't look weird. Just keep blending it and it will smooth out.
Weird and
go horizontally. After you do that, go horizontally.
It's super fake.
Horizontally like this.
It's super fake and you ruined everything.
I didn't ruin anything.
It looks crappy, you see.
Why is
This is black because I have black everywhere.
Oh my goodness gracious. I think your shadow looks fine. You can blacken the eyes. Go ahead and blacken the eyes.
I should fix it. What, right, people? I should fix it, right? People should tell me. Your people.
That's a good one, Eric. They came to peek at you. That's funny. Peek at
Who is
you eating
control
pop.
freak?
I think Liart's talking about me.
Of course. We're hilarious. Even you are hilarious. You should be satisfied with yourself.
Yeah, eat your popcorn.
Yeah,
you
people
can
like it.
You can paint your eyes. I need to add a little bit. I'm gonna go.
Oh,
Here.
happy birthday, Hilda.
Oh, yes, happy birthday, Hildy.
Hey, what is the day today? It's
It's
5th.
the 5th.
You were saying it's like 10th.
I didn't. I said 9th. That's not the 10th.
Oh, that's so sweet. It's 5th. What is it? September. What did you...
I didn't do anything to the popcorn, okay? They
Ah,
just
yeah,
stick
you
together.
didn't. You didn't watch it. I know now.
Well, there was I accidentally put too much popcorn in the pan, and that's why it popped all the way up to the lid and blew the
Try
lid
to
off.
evacuate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, handsome. I'm doing eyes. I warn you.
Yeah, just fill it in with black. Keep it simple. What are you laughing at? I didn't say nothing funny.
It was funny because it doesn't want to be. Doesn't want. What kind of whatever nonsense it is. It's all white. Can I remove this white nonsense of my brush?
Yeah, you can clean it. Hold my brush. Give me your brush.
Then it won't be cleaning. Oh, you
What
have...
on earth are you doing?
I don't know, evacuating. Oh, I can launch on something.
I'll clean your brush for you. I think we're using...
Wrong color?
Here, I gave you ivory black, which is very translucent. It's a translucent black. Let me give you Mars black, which is much more opaque. So it will take less effort. I'm just going to put this brush in there. You can use a different brush. So here's Mars black. I'm just going to give you a little bit of Mars black right in the forehead of Pikachu. There. There's your Mars black.
What?
I said I was going to give it
How
to
can
you.
you put things on my Pikachu?
Here, use this teeny tiny little brush. That should be perfectly fine.
I don't need to wet it?
No, you don't need to wet it.
It wasn't our window, right?
It sounded like it.
Why would it do it?
I don't know why it would do it. I'm sitting in here. It's kind of windy.
Nom nom nom. Okay, I'm doing it. Yeah, it looks like black.
Yeah, see, the Mars black is just 10 times blacker
What
than
is
the ivory.
ivory?
Like the material, the actual material?
The ivory word.
It's an elephant tusk.
Oh! How can they make ivory black? It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
That is ridiculous.
I didn't name it.
How black could be ivory? Are they black enough?
They're pretty black. I think that you can stop painting them.
Yeah, this is
You
what
can
I-
use a little bit of your, let's see, what color did I do? So for your mouth, I think the Cad Red Dark Hue, which is this right here.
For what?
So see how the mouth has the 3 colors? So you're going to use your Cad Red Dark Hue for the darkest red. You have your 3 reds right here. So here's the darkest red, here's the medium red, here's the lightest red. You're just going to use that to paint the back there, and then for the next layer you're going to add just a bit of white to it, mix it, and then but wait for the back to dry. Okay? That makes sense?
What about this?
What about what?
black?
Yeah, I can clean it for you.
I can clean it for myself.
There you go. Just rub it on the sides. Just rub it like on the side. You're gonna have to be a little more aggressive about it, or the paint's
Can I
gonna.
just play with this for a moment?
Okay, sure. Play with the water for a moment.
Let me be myself, okay? Play
Yeah.
with the water.
Yes, be yourself.
Hey, what is beating me? No, it's biting me. If anything, right?
Yeah, it would be biting.
Mm.
Oh, that's a good birthday present. That's like the best birthday presents you could ask for. Luminance, pan pastels, and pastel matte. It's my kind of birthday. Let me just put that in there.
Except you never.
Yeah, except I never get birthday presents.
You
Except
need a smack.
well,
That is freaking crap.
if you would let me finish.
I don't need to let you finish anything.
Why?
Because
Because
what
what?
I said was, except that you never got it for your birthday.
Yeah. I was gonna say accept presents from you.
There's no need to mention that, okay? Because my presents are the most important.
So I'm peeling the tape off the eyes here, which I have cut. And it's not working too well. I must have not have cut it as well as I thought I did.
Sure, Eric. If you can't stand watching me eat this popcorn, then go get your some.
Nobody heard you say that.
I know, this was the plan. Munch on my popcorn.
Yeah.
It makes more sense.
Oh no, my tape ripped a little bit there.
It happened with your birthdays,
There we go. That's better.
right?
Yes, the pan pastels are quite fun. I'm finally going to be able to use them on a project. I'm going to be using the lovely set of pan pastels that I got.
But which one project?
Oh, that's for the Patreon tutorial next week.
Which will be?
The capybara.
Capybara.
Capybara. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Why them?
What do you mean, why them?
Pan pastels?
Well, I'm going to do a little bit larger tutorial. It's going to be a 2-week long tutorial on Patreon, so I'm going to use the pan pastels.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I think I don't need this water anymore, especially with 2 brushes.
Oh yeah, you should be done cleaning it. Let me just get a rag so we can dry it off.
Yeah, so I can munch on some more popcorn.
There you go. Here.
I can munch.
No,
Yeah, but it's all wet.
it's not all wet. I just dried it off.
This part. You
Wasn't
don't know that I just put everything in the whole thing though. You see?
See what?
What's happening here?
What is happening?
You're losing your thing.
Nothing's happening.
What am I doing?
Well,
Doing this.
yes, you're doing.
I know you were mumbling something.
You're painting the inside of the mouth.
Like I heard myself.
Yeah. I don't know what. I don't know what is this thing with waterfalls.
Hold on.
No, it won't be a waterfall. Gosh darn it. Eventually, though, I am going to do a waterfall. I swear. Just so everybody stops asking if I'm going to do
Just
a waterfall.
teach me how to do it properly and I want.
You should do a waterfall right here.
No. What I should do is use this
Yeah.
and pretend that I'm painting.
Yeah. Pretend that you're painting. When really all you're doing is eating popcorn.
Mm. And I'm good at it.
Yeah, you're fantastic at popcorn eating.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen anybody eat popcorn as well as you.
Wow. That's right. Dumb. Blah blah blah. So this
Yeah.
color doesn't work here. I'm breaking my Pikachu's mouth.
You're not breaking your Pikachu.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I already did. I did it too much.
You just need another layer, that's all.
That's nonsense.
Because it's not quite covering the yellow. I need to try to clean up the edges of these eyes because I didn't cut it properly. I was kind of in a rush to get this set up for today. Didn't help that you were barking at me to leave.
Yeah, after playing Magic all night.
Yeah, I was.
Instead of doing this,
I do what I want.
I had to bark at you.
Alright, I think that's good enough. The edges actually don't have to be perfect because we're actually going to finish with the black lines, and we're going to do that just by using a Sharpie marker. Makes it super easy. Yeah, you heard me.
I heard something.
Okay, let me get a small brush
Maybe
here.
This
Yes.
color
What?
is still wrong.
What do you? The color is not wrong.
Everyone
color is
says
fine.
it's wrong.
And did you really have to get that close to discover the color isn't wrong?
I should get even closer. But okay. So what else can I do?
You can take a little bit of white. So take a little bit of white, add it to the side here, add a little bit of that until you get approximately that shade. So it's about...
And you think this is the third one?
No, I never pointed at that color.
I didn't know what you're pointing at. You
Only
point
that
weird.
color there.
And what am I doing?
You have a little bit of white there, so mix it together. That's too much of the red,
Of
maybe.
course it is.
Let me get you a little bit more white.
What am I
There you
doing?
go. You're mixing it, like mixing
The
it.
whole thing?
I've seen you stir stuff, so I know you know what mixing is.
Yeah, but it's too far away from me, It's uncomfortable. I can't see it properly. I'm doing it for the first time.
It's pretty. That's pretty close to the color. So go ahead and use that color.
I feel dumb. What I'm doing?
You're gonna paint the next layer. You can paint the rest of it, and then you can add the lighter layer right over top of it.
No, I don't think so. Oh, it looks wrong.
It doesn't look wrong.
Sweetie, you only say it because it's not your piece.
Once you add the light color, everything will look fine.
I mean, even in original, it looks weird.
Oh my goodness.
Why you didn't choose the Pikachu with closed mouth? There is no such Pikachu.
I liked this Pikachu.
I should like it, really. It looks so creepy right now. What about it?
I don't know.
Why are you laughing at it then?
Because you always say, I feel dumb.
I never said it on live stream.
I can't say that that's true.
Sweetie, you have no memory.
I'm not saying that you did certainly say it, but I can't say that you didn't say it.
Well, let me eat some popcorn.
Shocking. Goes back to eating popcorn.
Yeah. What about the home?
So now what you're going to do is add a little bit more white to that red.
With this?
Yeah. Just dab a little bit of white and then add it to there. Yeah, that's good. And then mix it off to the side of that. Mix it like you want the paint to go together. Don't just awkward.
Just stop yourself, okay? I'm mixing here. It's very important situation here.
I don't know if I can call what you're doing mixing paint.
I'm mixing things, okay?
You're poking at it.
Poking works for me. It's Pokemon for me.
I don't know. Dragon, you have to tell us what OFC means.
So we can stop
Now
feeling dumb.
now we both feel dumb. What is OFC?
Oh.
Of course? That's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe.
It has to be of course. I no longer feel dumb because I just figured it out.
Well, you beat me today in this Junga Munga Funga. What is it?
Actually, what is the name of that game?
Janga Panga. Jiga.
Jenga.
Jenga?
Jenga. It's Jenga.
Jenga?
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
it, Jenga?
Jenga.
Well, I never knew it before I came to America. Yeah, you're so freaking genius, huh?
Well, I try not to brag.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Lee Art.
Your Pikachu kind of looks like Indian.
My Pikachu looks creepy as could be.
He does look really creepy. Okay.
Yeah, I have paint here. Right?
Yeah, so you should paint before it dries and gets crusty.
It's crusty already. And it's too white.
No, I think that's perfect. That color's perfect. Yeah, that's good.
Oh my goodness, it looks creepy, crappy and stuff.
I need a little bit of a detail brush.
Popcorn?
And I'm going to steal some of your Mars Black here.
Yeah,
And start painting in my eyes a little bit.
Good to know we weren't the only ones.
Yeah.
I hate when I see these short things. Sometimes it happens to be just a typo,
Yeah.
but I still think that it's some abbreviation nonsense that I don't know.
There's so many like LMAF
What
or
is that?
L
I know
LM.
there is this, but what is it?
LMAF or no
Just say the thing.
LMAO. There's that. There's OMG. There's
What is LM?
AS.
Give me the thing, not just letters.
Laugh my ass off.
There is TGIF.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, that one's an old one.
because of the song.
But there's so many of those little abbreviation things in texting and things like that that you could come across a typo and mistake it for one of those abbreviations and just feel dumb for not knowing what it means.
Oh, exactly.
If somebody makes it like a typo writing something, then you don't know whether they made a typo or there's some new abbreviation that
Yeah,
showed up.
exactly.
And there's so many more abbreviations when you get into gaming. Like PC gaming has every single game has its own like language almost. Because I actually there's some even on Magic Online. It's GLHF. GLHF. So that's a common one on Magic Online, and it just means good luck, have fun.
Sure. Did you mean LMFAO or
Yeah.
LMAO?
Both they both mean.
Oh, fucking right. Fuck! I don't say that. Freaking. Why have you made these eyes and stuff?
Use this color plus a little bit of white for the cheeks.
This?
Yeah, you
Or
can use
this?
that. That right there.
And white? What about this?
Just brush it off.
Where?
Just right next to the mixed paint.
You have the thing there, but
What? Always felt dumb not knowing what SOZ means. SOZ. And still don't. Sorry. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
you know this?
Why would
Heard it?
SOZ mean sorry with a Z? I don't know.
Did you See that? Or
I think the reason, if you say sozy, it kind of sounds like sorry, sozy. I don't know. That's my
maybe
best.
for
That is my best
someone that can't say
explanation.
R like me in Polish.
Maybe.
I want to say something.
That's shocking.
Give me your popcorn.
You want to eat my popcorn now?
There was something. What was what I wanted to say? Your eyes look creepy.
Yeah, my eyes do look pretty creepy right now.
Is that why?
Gosh, we talk about the weirdest things on these live streams.
What is the best part?
See, I know COZ. COZ is cuz or because.
C-O-Z.
Or
Yeah.
C, sometimes people say
Not
C
S-O-Z.
or C-U-Z. But S-O-Z, I'm not quite sure.
Yes, you're right about that. But it's super popular, so I can even know it.
Why would Poles have a shortcut to say because? It's already bow. How much shorter could you get? B.
What are you? We don't have it. What you're saying? You're mumbling nonsenses.
You said it's so common that even you know it.
Yeah, in English.
I know, I'm kidding. Oh my goodness.
Nobody got you, sweetie.
Everybody got me, you just
Stop
didn't get me.
humiliating yourself. I'm kidding. I still love you.
You say you do.
Oh, so you don't feel it, huh? You can feel it on your face with a smirk.
Yeah.
Why you did this weird face when I said fuck?
Oh, because I don't go somewhere.
Sweetie, you never do.
I know, because it keeps it from
But
me.
it's so cute when I say it. Here you are. Popcorn.
I don't
for
want
you.
popcorn around. Get out of here.
Don't give me this face. Oh my goodness.
What? What are you freaking out
The
about?
art. I feel so bad. It's common thing though.
So we live in Poland. Thank you, by the way, for subscribing. I'm glad. I hope that you don't regret it.
Yeah.
After tonight, I don't know. I think I might regret having a channel after tonight.
What? That's a book.
So Anna is originally from Poland. We both live in Poland now. I am originally from the United States.
Exactly.
I grew up in Ohio, but I lived for about 9 years in Washington State, and then you almost poked me in the face with paint.
With love.
Yeah. And then we met online through basically my YouTube channel. And I was in college at the time. After I graduated college, I moved to Poland to be with her. We got married 4 months ago.
Sweet,
No,
it was February.
It's 8.
Oh
so
my goodness.
6
We
months
had
ago.
love. Your
6. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So yesterday was 6 months.
We
6
missed-
months of being married, so half of a year. We've been married for half of a year. That's kind of crazy.
We didn't celebrate it.
That means we only have 49 and a half more years before we get that award.
You're still remember it?
Of course I remember. I'm gonna remember that every year. I'm gonna like mark it.
So this is the only reason
Uh-huh.
or main one that
yeah.
you're with me.
Yeah, this is. We'll be together for at least 50 years. So,
It's weird.
so in Poland, if you are married for more than 50 years, the president of Poland gives you an award. He doesn't like personally hand it to you. That's what the person said, right? They don't personally hand it to you.
They send it with a letter.
But yeah, they send you an award. So probably signed by the president of
Sure.
Poland. So we have to be married for at least 50 years before, I upgrade or something.
Oh my goodness, this is what I discover on live streams, really?
Yeah, this is what you get.
So I can give you the worst hard time or whatever.
And because you don't already?
And the worst.
Oh,
Really?
the worst. Yeah, I missed that part.
Mm-hmm. You're still with me.
Yeah.
Oh. Sweden, it's not too far away, but quite cold, I would say. To me.
Yeah. I've always wanted to visit Sweden. It's always been one of those like mythical countries in the US. Everybody loves Sweden in the US. We are always like
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
anytime people talk about like healthcare, well, not necessarily healthcare, but like public education, we're always comparing the US to Sweden. And everybody in the US, mostly like left-wing people, they're always like comparing the US to Sweden as far as having the best education system.
Thank you. I know that. I hope it's true for Swedish people. Are they Swedish people?
Yeah.
Or are they
Swedes.
Swedes or something? Mm-hmm.
Hello, Carla.
I need to drink something. My soda.
Yes, so I kind of like to change up the times that we live stream. That way I can give a lot of different people around the world a chance to come to the live stream while it's still live and not have to watch the recording. So I'm glad that you were able to make it. I haven't done a drawing journal at a later time in quite some time, so I might do that in the future.
You did a little roast, didn't you?
I think so.
Funny.
It was a
That's
while
popular.
ago. Yeah. It was
Your
a-
favorite piece.
Yeah, it was a while ago since I
yeah.
live
It's
streamed at a later time, so I think it's about time I do another one.
Okay, let's paint something.
Oh, are you done eating all the popcorn? Did
yeah,
you
it's
did you
over.
run out of popcorn? So now
Yes,
you're
this
gonna paint.
is the only reason. It's with it.
Cutie, what?
This is not.
That's good for the cheeks. I think you're good with the
No!
cheeks.
Look at these cheeks.
You probably added a bit too much white. So do a really light touch of that. Yeah. Just paint right over top of it.
This is super dry. My thing is super dry. Why you don't?
It's because you sit there for like
Because
half
I
hour.
need to eat.
You don't need to eat.
I used to.
A tiny bit of water, like just the corner. You don't need a lot of water because the brush soaks it up. And
Well,
if you add too much water, it's going to take the paint off.
Oh, it
So
doesn't
that's another.
make any sense. And it's not. Oh, it's getting softer. That is interesting.
That was supposed to be black, but it's 100% not black.
Which one? What is crawling on me?
It's
Is
just,
it just
my
your
arm
arm?
touching you.
Well, that's sweet. I like your arm. What is freaking flying here?
We got bugs flying
How can
around.
we have them? We have window screen and I have bite here.
They're attracted to this light, so they're making their way in.
Let's shut it down.
We gotta finish this painting. We've been streaming for like ever. We've got nothing done.
This is your fault.
These people came to see Pokemon.
No, they're here for me.
They are here for you. My streams with my wife are always so much more popular than the streams I do every Monday by myself. Just leave it be. I don't want dead bugs all over my table.
I prefer dead ones, not live ones.
Alright, now I'm just gonna have a highlight. Enough of this. Do I sometimes feel you're a tomato or just me? No.
That is interesting.
I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any fruit.
Tomato is a vegetable.
Tomato is 100% not a vegetable.
That is ridiculous.
Tomato is a fruit.
Tomato is a freaking vegetable.
No, tomato is a fruit.
Right, people? Who is for vegetable tomato? It's vegetable.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a potato? Like, I would say sometimes I
What
feel
is
like a potato.
A fruit?
No.
Tomato
I-
is freaking vegetable.
Okay, well, one, no. And two, I was just referring to feeling like some kind of food. I would say the food that I probably relate most to is probably a potato.
What makes you
I don't
feel
know.
like a
I don't know
potato?
why does
That is ridiculous.
why does
You people are ridiculous. Tomato is a vegetable. I don't know what you know about fruit, but you're wrong.
Yeah.
Well, that is interesting. Why not to put it in a fruit salad if it's a fruit? Give me a break. I'm not talking to people. I'm just painting here. What am I even doing? I don't know. I have dry paintbrush. Mamo, pomidor jest warzywem, nie owocem, right? Mom would say that it's freaking vegetable as well. I don't know what is your problem, people. A fruit? So you're not here for me. You're here for him. If you're claiming that it's a fruit. I feel just abandoned. No. No, I feel offensed and abandoned. Well, I have two different cheeks now. And what makes you say that tomato is a fruit?
The reason a tomato is a fruit is because of the way that its insides look. So if you compare a vegetable to a fruit and you like look at the differences between the way that it grows and the way that like the seeds are, something like that. I don't know how the classification works exactly, okay? I'm not a botanist. But it's technically a fruit.
Of course I'm hilarious, I agree. But
No, we don't play Minecraft. The only game that you can find me online is Magic the Gathering Online. So if anybody plays Magic the Gathering Online, you can find me on there.
What is Minecraft? It's
Minecraft
not
is a
popular.
video game. Yeah, it's super popular.
Yeah, but what you do there and how old is it?
Actually, I'm not sure how old Minecraft is. It's pretty old. But you build worlds. It's like a kind of a role-playing game, but
No! Maybe it's freaking fruit in England, America, or other
it's a fruit in every country
something.
except Poland.
No. Yes.
Poles regard tomatoes as vegetables. It's a-
Tomato is a vegetable, of
Cle-
course it is.
Clearly, it's a cultural divide.
I mean, maybe you're just mistaken. Maybe you just don't know what is tomato.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody is confusing tomato with something.
It's-
Eric agrees that it's.
Eric
vegetable.
just makes fun of me, so I don't trust him. This is tricky. He should consider it as a vegetable, but I'm afraid that he's just yes. He's being Eric. Sweetie, my cheeks
Kim,
are weird.
Your cheeks aren't weird.
I'm just poking them.
You're ready to untape your Pikachu, by the way. Well, actually, no. Take a white and do your little speckled dots in there. Do your little reflection dots.
That is too much. I can't process the information about tomato. If I was wrong
hey,
all my
Wendy.
life, it's too much to take. I
Hello,
can't.
Wendy.
Hello, Wendy. Wendy.
Wendy.
It's Wendy. Okay. I hope Wendy at least thinks that it's a tomato vegetable.
She's from America, so no.
At least they taught you about that. If
Yeah.
it's the true, I will search it up. No, it can't be true. You're mistaken. Who is the oldest here?
Who's the oldest?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say who I think's the oldest because if
Kind
I
of whisper it to my ear.
I think she's like 63. What?
Yeah. She's really
Yeah,
didn't
she's
specify.
from Finland but lives in Italy. Okay, I think I'm ready to untape my Polywag. I think I'm quite satisfied with the way it's coming out. So let me grab the X-Acto knife. What are you giggling about?
About Eric's thingy. Take it.
Take what? What do you want? Would you leave those poor bugs alone?
I can let them.
Actually, here, you can untape your Pikachu.
I can't. Hey, yeah, I'm being beaten. Okay, Eric. How old are you, Eric, then? It's really. I was to
What?
do something.
Yeah, untape your Pokemon.
The white thingy.
Oh, the white specks.
Is it?
Oh, here, let me give you this brush.
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I did this out loud.
Here, use that to do your white specks. I'm just going to put that there. I think what I'm going to do is, before untaping everything, I think I'm going to cut this little part out.
Sure, sorry.
And I'm going to paint this part of the tail first.
Eric, it's not that old. My fault.
I can tell you right now, Eric is not the oldest. Eric, you're 34? I wouldn't have thought that. I think you're lying.
Then you think he's
I don't-
what? Like,
I don't think
12?
Eric's 34. There's no way you're 34.
prove it.
Yeah.
Say something that only 34-year-old
Yes.
people would know.
Yeah. Say something a 34-year-old would know.
Whatever it is.
Yes, Pamela, she clarified a little bit. It's the seeds. It's the seeds. I don't know why. Avocado's a fruit, too. What do you consider an avocado?
Sweetie, I haven't eaten it for most of my life, so I didn't even know that there was avocado after most of my life. That is interesting. Gee, said Kitty, stop screaming.
How to
You have tutorials about
how to blend colors with colored pencils. Actually, that's a really good question because we're painting. So I'm going to be releasing an intro to colored pencil course
Yeah, you need to wait for that.
as soon as I possibly can, and I'm going to be going over.
Very. Well,
Okay, yeah, Eric's 34.
oh my goodness, I ruined the eye.
Yeah, so when I release my intro to colored pencil course that very many people are anticipating, I'm gonna cover the basics of blending and things like that. But it's really hard to describe the blendings of colored pencils without demonstration. So this project here doesn't let me thoroughly go through the blending techniques of such a medium. But I'll have the course eventually. Eventually I'll get to it. You'll just have to be a little patient.
You could fix it.
What's wrong?
I freaking ruined the eyes.
The eyes are perfect. Trust me, it only
Look at this white nonsense. It's big and crusty.
it only looks weird because you have to untape it.
No.
Yes, once you untape it, it will look really good.
Well, your eyes look super crusty. Why you hurt your thing?
I have to untape it.
That's nonsense.
Once I untape it, it will look fine.
Something is biting me.
I should paint Hydrian, which is, what is it?
Yeah, she tried to say it, but it was covered.
Is that a flower?
Hydrian?
I think it's a flower.
How to pronounce it? Hydrian. Hey, what about my ears? My
Oh, you're
ears
welcome,
are
Sad
white.
Kitty. Yeah, I was hoping to get to the. I was hoping to get to the recording process of my intro to colored pencil course next week, but it looks like it's going to be delayed a little bit. Next week, I'm definitely going to be starting to organize the course and kind of get everything put together. And then once I have that, then I'll actually start recording. So I don't know if I'll get to recording as early as next week, but the following week, Anna and I are going up to Gdańska for
No, stop.
Gdańska.
Without A at the end.
Oh yeah, Gdańsk. And
Cute.
Gdański.
Would be adjective.
For a little vacation, so I'm certainly not going to be recording that week, but I hope to have everything I don't know, maybe 2 weeks of editing. It just depends on how long the course is. But I'm looking to have like a 4 to 5 hour long course.
Sweetie, first thing. It's my Pokemon. I have black things here. What should I do with them?
You should do nothing. Just peel everything up.
Okay, and then you have... It's a Pokemon.
What? What do you mean? It's a Pokemon.
What is it? It's a
Oh,
Pokemon.
it's a Pokemon.
You forgot.
Hydrogun. Oh, it's so small on the screen. I can't tell what it is. It looks like a flower.
It looks like a palm tree. It doesn't look like a palm tree.
It doesn't look like a palm tree. It looks like a flower.
A weird flower. Maybe as a bag.
What am I doing? You're making me mess up.
Ah, finally.
I need a clean brush.
Yeah. We have bugs all over the place. Why this screen doesn't work? They're quite big. We have hole in them.
Those bugs aren't big. They're teeny tiny.
They're teeny tiny and they eat me.
Don't bump me. I'm trying to paint.
Yeah, can you share
What, is there a
links
question?
and stuff?
What's that? Have to stop laughing and get some work done? What are you talking about? I wish I could send you guys a picture of it, but I don't know if you guys are able to check the link or not. Oh, well, you can message me on, if you just Google it, you can send me the link on Facebook or something like that. But you won't be able to send the link, you won't be able to post the link in the chat because it's marked as spam automatically. And I don't know if I can change that.
I don't know.
I think YouTube just does that automatically.
It's a good thing too, I guess.
Yeah. Sort of, kind of a good thing.
All the good things have bad sides as well. Blah blah blah.
Gosh, these bugs are going crazy over here.
They're very rude.
They are super rude.
Why you did this?
Did what?
Since I won't have it anymore.
Because I did it to make sure that the drawing was accurate.
Proportional?
Proportional, accurate, whatever word you want to use to describe it.
The right one.
Just right. I wanted to make sure that...
Oh my goodness.
What's wrong?
My cheek thing is
Try not
so
to...
weird.
Be careful to not let it touch the paint.
Well, that's an idea. But I do it for the first time. You need to give me credit. And how are you liking with sampling paints, really?
How are you liking the Liquitex paint? Well, actually, I've been using Liquitex since the beginning of time. Like, from my earliest paintings, I've always used Liquitex Basics. For acrylic, obviously, I got into oil. Yes, send me the photo directly, thank you. But they're fine. I mean, they're acrylic paint, and I associate acrylic paint too much with like non-professional grade mediums. Like, for the longest time, I didn't really think colored pencils was all that magnificent, but then I learned how to use them, and now they're like my main medium that I work in. But acrylic paint, I haven't quite gotten. I haven't quite fallen in love with acrylic paint yet. But it's fun to play with. So there's always that.
So crusty. My Pikachu really looks crusty. Really.
I hear you.
The picture on Facebook supposedly.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Dragon. Oh, hello, Beverly. Better late than never. Thanks for coming by.
Exactly. Oh, sweet. This foot doesn't work.
Use the knife, not your fingernail.
I'm using everything.
You really have to get that close? Here, let me get it for you.
No, I'm getting it.
Why are you trying it from that side? That's like the most complicated side. Peel it from this side.
I tried and it didn't work. Trust me, okay?
Yeah, I trust you. Got your head all up in the camera, John?
Yes, I have junk in your camera. We're cute together. I always like to think so, but I don't know why people
Oh, thank you,
find it
Heart
cute.
Creations.
You look like
If you think we're cute now, you should see the way we act when the camera's not on. It's like cuteness overload, right?
Is it? I'm not sure. Can check it out because it's not recorded.
Sometimes, no, seriously though, sometimes I do wish that we could record our conversations because we have some pretty funny moments that are,
Yeah, like potatoes
hilarious.
with no purpose.
Yeah.
What was today? What did you see today that made me laugh?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness, I didn't remember it.
I didn't.
Oh my goodness. What did you do? Where is Ozone?
What?
Are you from the future? Mother Family episode from yesterday. Or no? Was it yesterday? The Halloween.
Yeah, it was last night.
Heidi predicted what Phil would
Oh,
say.
yeah,
He
yeah.
was
Yeah.
from the future. It was obvious he would say that. What did you do? Where is Ozone? Sweetie, my Pikachu looks so... This is ridiculous. What is it? It's crap.
All you have to do now
Yeah.
is draw the black lines. So just draw your black lines. Everything's dry, right? Yeah.
Oh, I still have the piece. Really? And it will be done?
Yeah.
Well, it looks crappy as could be.
Well, you still have the little brown part of the tail and the shadows.
And ears.
Oh, and the black part.
And
of the ears.
nose.
Well, you can paint those first if you want.
And white?
No, you can draw the nose with the Sharpie marker.
Sweetie, you need to decide.
Decide what? Color the lines. Draw the lines in.
I'm processing information.
We've been streaming for a long time.
Isn't it red and blue?
How do I get the purple color? Which purple color? This purple color? Yeah, blue and red, well, depending on what tones of blue and red you mix together, you're going to get different shades of purple. But this color here, if you want to know what this purple is, let me just, why am I looking over there? here's this purple color that you're seeing. It's actually light blue violet. So that purple right there is light blue violet, plus maybe like just a touch of white. So yeah.
The question for a second. You can keep reading it. Wait for a second. Just focus on me, because I would like to do things when you're talking.
What are you doing?
Instead of you yapping at me that I'm not doing anything with my life.
You're not doing anything with your life.
Just shut up. You gave me this thing. What should I do?
Draw the black lines. You see the black lines.
And this eyes will stay so creepy?
What is wrong with the eyes?
Look at this. At the clothes. Just come. It's a creepy freaking Pikachu.
It doesn't look creepy at all.
Okay, I'm doing things. And I'm putting head in this.
No, back your head up.
Nonsense. You want me to put it everywhere?
So if you use, so if you're using like blue and red mixed together to make purple, if you don't have like the primary blue and primary red, you're gonna get all kinds of different shades of purple. So depending on which ones you use, you're going to get different purples. What is it?
I'm kidding. The question
is, what are you waiting for?
When I am doing the tail and ears with what?
You can do it after
and
you
why you
draw.
gave me yellow?
Oh, yeah. Well, I gave you yellow because you need to mix that yellow with this copper color to get the shadow color.
Wow. Yes, so what about my thingy? Tail
What thingy?
thingy? And ears?
Okay, well, the ears are just black. You can easily do that over the Sharpie marker. The tail has the tiniest bit of brown, which you can also do over top of the marker. You can
Top?
just draw the black lines.
Yeah, but I need to put my head in it.
I don't understand why you have to be like right next to the paper.
Because it feels right. And it's too thick, you know. Look.
I don't think it's too thick.
Well, I'm saying it right now.
Well, you're wrong. Yeah, if you use dark blue, you're going to get a much darker purple. And if you're still getting a magenta color, you're probably just adding too much red. Okay, my lips are that color plus a lot of white. I'm using white.
Why you're using a paint still?
What?
Why are you using a paint and I'm not?
Because I have things to paint and you don't.
Then what kind of painting is that?
What are you talking about?
You made people believe that I'm gonna paint something. This was nonsense. I did just white background. I painted eyes
Okay,
as bad as a kid could.
You did not have to go with a white background. How much painting did you
Sweetie,
think?
I thought we would paint Pokémon.
We
not
are.
cheat on painting Pokémon.
How are we cheating?
You drew my Pokémon, which people didn't know yet.
Okay.
I revealed a secret. I didn't draw this Pokémon.
You could have, but you didn't want to.
It would take another 5 days to draw it. I know why you did this, and it looked better than when you do this, but it's cheating. It's the first thing, and second, it's no painting here. I feel, I feel, what is the word? Disappointed.
Well, you could have painted a background.
Don't give me this nonsense.
Don't give me your nonsense.
I can give you whatever I want.
All you give
It's
me
my
is
job.
nonsense. Half of what you say is nonsense. The other half is just slightly less nonsense.
I don't know how to paint things. I hate my works. You can just let me do the background. Freaking... Do you see what I'm doing with my Pikachu tail?
No.
It looks like freaking... No, it looks disaster. It's a disaster.
It's not a disaster. Your Pikachu looks fine, you just have to finish the lines.
Sweetie, I'm doing the lines. They crappy as could be. No, they're not.
You can do another layer so that it fills it in. Press a little bit harder on the marker so it's more even.
It's crappy, people. You know it.
Nobody's gonna believe you.
It's not about believing. They won't say it, maybe. Yeah, I know. I know, right? This Sharpie is freaking crap. It's the worst thing I had in my hand. Will you use it?
What, the Sharpie?
Mm-hmm.
Of course I'm gonna use the Sharpie.
Well, good luck. Even Cece is creeping on us.
Hey, Cece. I hope your estate sale is going well.
Oh yeah, it was today.
Mm.
It is today.
It is
What
today.
is the
It's
time
going on
there?
right now.
22 is what? 6 hours, right?
It's 4 o'clock. Yeah.
16, yes. Bollywood! I don't remember any episode with Bollywood.
I might remember one, just barely.
Thank you, Sissy. It's not cute, it's disaster. But I appreciate kind words. People are kind to me, so I won't stop trying to create something. I know this is the reason. This Sharpie is a crap, really. Are you aware of that?
Yep.
I don't like this Sharpie. It looks so crappy, sweetie. It should be landscape. paint landscape. It's crappy. Oh my goodness.
It's not crappy. I think you're too critical of it.
Sweetie.
There's nothing wrong with your Pikachu. You draw in the rest of the lines there. There ain't nothing wrong with your Pikachu. You're out of your mind.
Yeah, he was. You were remembering making Dragonite?
Dragonite?
Dragonite, yeah.
I'm going to be using Sharpie on mine as well.
You can start already. So annoying.
No, my paint's not dry. I can't start yet.
Well, I'm putting head in it.
And I need just a touch of highlight. Why are you putting your head in there?
Because I need to cover crowd. And I'm Peter. People. Your people are just kind people. This is what you are. Kind creepers. You see, it doesn't cover it properly. You don't have better marker for me?
Nope.
Or you just don't want to use it on the paint?
I don't have a better marker for you.
Just for me. General. I know you have.
I don't.
Of course you have. You just hide it.
It could just be that the paint's not quite dry. You kind of have to give it, you have to make sure you give it enough time for it to dry. So why don't, here, you can eat my popcorn, just take your head out of the camera.
Stop giving me this face!
I'm gonna give you the face.
No, don't give me the face. I love you, don't give me this face.
Here, eat some more popcorn, quit being so grumpy.
I hate my piece.
I don't know why you hate it, it looks fine.
I'm not going for fine.
Your first time painting and you're not going for fine.
Yeah, and all I did was one background, creepy eyes, and disgusting mouth. I should be happy with it, really.
I'm just gonna add some bubbles.
You understand?
What?
People are putting their head into their drawing and painting, just like me.
And and they're wrong too.
But they're comfortable. Yeah, I agree. It's focused, you can see perfectly everything when you're just sitting on it. These eyes are just ridiculous. I can't stand them. I want to just paint everything yellow.
There. You can always paint the black lines if you're gonna fuss about it. Give me the marker before you dry it out.
And why do I have shadow on mine? I don't like shadows.
Well, based on this live stream, the only thing anybody can relatively deduce that you like is popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
Based
I like it too.
on based on this live stream, you don't like anything but popcorn. You don't-
I already knew that I didn't ever like my artwork. Yeah, but the problem is this. I was actually better. Can I scratch it?
What do you want to scratch?
It's paint.
Why would you want to do that?
So it doesn't look creepy.
What looks creepy? I don't understand what looks creepy. Is this too big? Here, I'll just fix it with some Sharpie marker.
Stop breaking it. You know, you're a good husband anyway.
There. It's
You
less
know,
creepy,
handsome?
right? Well, I do my best, you know?
Yeah. You're a good husband because you gave me your popcorn. That I just threw up on the floor.
What are you giggling about? I need water.
Just people love me. And I'm so modest.
Yeah, you're super modest.
I know, right?
This is supposed to be a couples drawing painting thing. The next time I title the video, I'm just going to title it what I'm doing and what you're going to eat. So the next one will be like pastels and eating chips or something. Or drinking hot cocoa. I don't even know how you do that in the middle of summer. You're the only person I've ever met that drinks hot cocoa in the middle of summer.
I'm gonna choke. No, I'm kidding. I know people don't love me. I like to think so. This life should make me think so.
Of course people love you. You're adorable.
But when you said that we would paint Pokemon, I thought we would paint them.
We are painting them. Just because mine was blue. If you do shadows, I did shadows. That's all I painted. This is why this.
Oh, we shouldn't use tape, you know. Oh shit, yeah.
What? I don't know what you just said.
We shouldn't use tape. I was cheating. You should teach me how to do a Pokemon without tape.
I don't like to paint without tape. If you want to paint without tape, by all means.
Yeah, but I can't.
See, I don't like drawing with a paintbrush. I like to draw with a pencil. Which is why I use tape, because I can just draw with a pencil.
I'm not the only one drinking hot chocolate in the summer.
Who? What crazy person
My
is drinking?
friends!
You, Hildy, you're weird. You're both weird. Who drinks hot chocolate in the summer?
You don't need to drink it super hot. You wait for it to cool a bit, and then it's super delicious. You should try it. Besides, you had hot chocolate the other night.
Because I needed to try it.
And you loved it!
It was very tasty. But I only did it because you kept having it.
Because it's magnesium there too, right? It's nutritional. And I miss regular cocoa, which was plenty of which was what?
I don't know.
Sugar, actually. That's real cocoa.
Yeah.
That was delicious. Cow milk. I miss that. Don't judge me.
I don't judge you.
Don't make fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you.
I know! I'm just saying things.
I know, I hear you speaking.
I hate these popcorn parts sticking between my teeth.
My... What is this thing called again? Polywag is lumpy.
I don't know what is lumpy.
Well, if you don't know what lumpy is, then that's good. My polywag doesn't look lumpy to you.
I don't know. Sissy thinks that it's poly-shaped.
It's what?
Poly-shaped.
Poly-shaped?
Yeah, you ruined it. Why it has a hump?
Yeah, it's got lumpy down here. I messed up because I couldn't quite see where my hand was drawing. I should have used my left. I'm kind of in a rush. I always finish like 45 minutes before you. It makes for the time lapse really awkward. Because I finish and then I'm like, I don't know what else to talk about because there's 4 more minutes of you.
Why you yell at me so much?
I'm not having any problems with this marker.
It's a poly lamp.
Yeah, I need
That
to.
poly one.
I need to
poly
fix.
lamp.
I need to fix the lump.
You won't be able to.
I'm afraid
What?
my polywag might have cancer.
Spit it out.
I'll just smooth it out.
No. My Pikachu doesn't look that terrible. Your thing is not that nice.
There. It's lump free.
Haha, no. Okay. Almost finished with popcorn. I also will have to make more.
There. Well, I have to finish the tail.
You got it done?
Yeah, I'm calling it done.
Oh, ridiculous. What are palms?
What are what?
Palms.
Pans? Puns? Pun is where you use a word that's... I don't know. How do you describe a pun? It's when you use a word to say something
Thank you very much.
unexpectedly that the word has kind of a double meaning to it, I guess.
I'm gonna have to put my head in. Yeah.
Again with the head. Nobody can see anything of what you're doing right now.
Yeah, they should be happy.
All they see is the back of your head, just the back of your head.
Does it look clean at least?
No, it's a mess. You're showing everybody your messy bun.
Yeah, but it doesn't look clean.
No.
It might be messy, but then ask people.
Ask people what? If they
If
enjoy
it looks dirty.
you guys enjoy this mess of a hairstyle she has right now?
I have always mess of a hairstyle. They should be just mentally prepared for this.
They can't even see my polywag because you're covering it.
Okay, now they can.
What are you doing to that tail?
I'm making it weird.
You're breaking your Pikachu.
Of course I'm breaking it because it's a crap.
You need to blacken the ears.
Of course I need to black everything. Everything needs to be just fixed.
You're killing Dragon right now. She's She can't take the fact that ears don't have the black stripes.
I know it misses it, okay?
Hildy says you have clean hair.
Thank you, Hildy.
But seriously, nobody wants to spend the next 20 minutes staring at the back of your head.
I'm almost done here, okay?
Almost done. You've drawn like 2 lines.
It's so... How do you do this? How do you fill these gaps?
I didn't try.
The head needs some...
The marker just worked for me. Here, let me see. Give me the marker. Give me the marker. Let me see. Where do you have gaps here? You have gaps like right here. And you have the foot.
It's uncomfortable.
I don't see how you're getting the gaps. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Dragon. Sweetie.
What's wrong?
Did you say
Say what?
anything about gender?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Did I say she or he? Did I refer to your gender?
It's always good to know what is the
Where did
gender.
Maybe I did. If I did, my apologies. I don't know why. I don't know why I would assume that you're female. Probably, actually, no.
Because of
Probably because
most of
like,
people are
it's-
ladies.
like 80% of the people that subscribe to my channel are women.
Because you're so handsome.
Yeah, I doubt that's the reason.
You're so handsome and funny. Oh,
It's
He's-
getting late.
here, just here.
It's like it's 11. Okay, you've been.
Why he's yapping at me?
It's bedtime.
Go to bed then. It's magic time. This is what you mean. He just wants to play. I need to make this space, right? No.
Yeah. Oh goodness. I don't know if the phrase "assume your gender" is an old joke. It sounds like it seems like something fairly recent in the wave of identity politics that's kind of been destroying the world. Just give it a dot.
Oh wow. Here you are, dragon. Male dragon. It might be offensive, but I like to know the gender of people.
Yeah, I 1 or 2 years young. I don't know if I'd say old. My hair's, I don't know if you noticed, but my hair's a bit crazy because I have it up and it's just way too hot to have it down on my shoulders.
And
And I think I messed it all up now. Just draw your lines. Don't look at me.
yeah, do things with your love so people can have something to watch, huh?
Yeah, something to look at rather than the back of your head. I don't even want to look at the back of your head.
That's lovely.
I'm going to have to edit all this out. I hope you know that. Nobody's going to see Nobody's going to be able to
It's
see
better for them, for
it.
goodness
How's it better?
sake.
It's not better. Nobody wants to see that.
Nobody wants to see my Pikachu at all.
Your Pikachu is perfectly fine. It's better than my Poliwag.
And why?
Because my Poliwag is lumpy.
My Pikachu seem to not have... I need to do face, for goodness sake. Why you did this mirror thingy?
All I did was change the tail to the other side. It's not brain surgery.
It doesn't even have a freaking arm.
You want me to draw with a pencil?
Where is the arm?
Here.
Hey!
Back.
Where's the worm?
Worm? What worm?
Arm!
Why did you say worm?
Because I'm saying things.
Here, let me sketch it out for you so you can color it in. Okay, there's that little lump. This comes in like this. The arm comes down here. The chin comes in like this.
Oh my goodness. Susie, stop confusing people with Polish. It's not too bad.
There's that arm. This arm comes in just like this, all the way down to the chin here. And then the fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is it 5 really?
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
5.
goodness, that's ridiculous.
There you go. That's it. That's all the lines. That's all.
I'm doing it with
Easy,
my head
right?
here.
Of course.
And you can read things and explain things to people about Polish because you know everything.
Yeah, the YouTube emojis are literally the ugliest things I've ever seen.
They're weird. Oh my goodness. Poor people.
Sad Kitty likes your bun.
Really? That is something that I can't believe in. Stop breathing at me heavily
I'm
and hot.
gonna breathe at you heavy with your head all up in the camera. I'm not even gonna be able to use the video.
Oh,
People.
people,
People.
you know, people, he's just so whiny. This is what I married. The whiniest person in the whole wide world. Jeez, you're smashing my... Oh, ah! Hi. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, people, about covering the nonsense I'm painting, but it's ridiculously ugly, so you don't miss anything. And it has too many dot strips in here. This is disgustingly creasy. What is this? And why I'm pretending to paint with Sharpie?
Oh, don't forget the circles around.
I see things. I just need to do the... whatever.
The Brownuts, Momo.
Oh, the Brownuts. Why I'm saying it with accent? The Brownuts, oh.
You have this foot here. I don't know why you're looking at the reference
Because
photo.
I don't
drew it on
trust
there.
this drawing nonsense. Okay?
If there's anything you can trust, it's my drawing.
That's funny. Mm.
Do you want spaghetti?
Yeah. What is going on us? Are you asking me, or you're just trying to?
Don't forget the lump.
Yeah, you want more things to be lumpy. This is leg.
I know what it is.
Do you know? Do you, Mitchell?
My name is not Mitchell.
You don't want it with
Don't
William.
forget here.
There is
The
nothing.
knee arches over.
No. That's ridiculous.
Don't forget the circles.
Why you always make my piece so complicated? You see what I did?
'Cause you're
It looks like a clown. I never liked these things on his face. Why he has that? It looks ridiculous.
okay. You can use that color to paint that part of the tail. So we can all go to bed.
Sweetie, it's too early for them.
Let me just mix it for you because you're taking forever.
Of course I'm taking forever because I want it to be perfect. It's not even burning proper.
Actually, that's not the right color. This is the right color. The paint is like dry. It's all lumpy.
Why use so much paint? Why we wasted it all? In a moment you will have no paint at all and it's gonna be your fault.
Yeah. It's just down here.
The whole thing?
Yeah, just paint the whole thing.
It's super dry and crusty. And you see what I did. Oh my goodness, it's so uncomfortable. I can't see it. I'm an old lady.
You're not old.
Since when you say things like that?
You're not old enough to say that you can't sit because you're an old lady.
See?
Sit, see, whatever. There's nothing you can't do.
You see, Eric doesn't go to bed yet. He's not going to bed. Yes, 10 more hours. So let me do it. I can finish it within the next 10 hours. Just don't give me this face. I stayed up with you when
What do you
you had
mean?
podcast thingy, you know? I stayed up.
I know you stayed
I'm
up.
a proper wife.
I don't know if staying up is like associated with being proper, but
Yeah, it's being associated with being proper. There is no such thing.
You calling it done or not?
No, because I have no shade on it.
So you're shading it.
I should. No, I'm skipping shading.
Okay.
So everyone can go to bed. I'm sorry, people. You can go to bed right now, okay? Just like us.
All right. So you're not shading it. You're not shading it.
Do you want me to shade it?
It's your painting, gosh darn it, heck, anyway.
I need to fix this white thing.
What's
me
wrong
this.
with the white thing? What do you need?
It needs to be bigger.
It needs to be bigger. Doesn't that one need to be smaller?
Yeah, but it's still too small.
What do you mean it's still too
Give
small?
me the paint brush.
I'm trying to. Calm down.
People fell asleep. Give me this paint.
I know they fell asleep because we haven't been doing anything and they've been staring at the back of your head for 25 minutes.
But I thought I sound hilarious.
You're mistaken.
I'm not sure. Should I shade it or I shouldn't shade
Dragon
it?
says shade it.
It says no shaded. Maybe it's negation. Like no shaded. No shading it.
No, that's people don't speak like that.
I do.
No, you don't. See, now you're messing it up.
I like this eye.
You're messing it
actually.
up, and still nobody can see what you're doing. I don't even understand what's the point of setting up the camera if you're just gonna have your back of your head.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
I don't. Can't you see?
His eyes are so crusty. Oh my goodness. He's perfect with eyes, but this painting is just not his thing. I love this paint.
You just had to do that on camera.
I don't know. I guess so.
Figure it out. Okay, are you shading
I don't
or
know.
not?
The only person wants to see it's shading. So tell me how to do it.
If you want to stare at the back of her head for another like 25 minutes, then she can shade it.
Okay, I
Okay.
wanted to make sure.
All right. So she's done. I'm done. We're done.
No, they want me to shade it. I mean, the only person that is awake.
Yeah. The only person left on the live stream.
Well, Eric woke up. We're shading it for goodness sake, real quick.
Oh, real quick. That's a good one.
We're gonna live stream like in a month, so don't give me the space.
Yeah.
You see, people like my head.
Yeah, I'm sure they love your head.
So now you claim they lied to me all the live stream. This is what you say. This is what he's saying. I'm a proper wife and he's saying it to me like that.
Just mix this shade color up for you.
That is so nice to read, really.
All right.
Yeah, so only 2 people in a live stream.
Yeah.
Can you see how many people pretend to be there
Yeah.
at all? Where do you
I
have
haven't heard much from anybody
it?
else.
Sweetie. No, I mean this thingy. In regular live stream, I can see how many people are there. You can do it. You can check it, or
No.
you can
Let's
see.
see if that color's correct. Yeah. Okay. This is the color. That's too much paint, though.
Oh, Wendy got.
Here.
Wendy
Yeah.
got here. What am I doing?
You're shading.
Here, you reversed it. I'm confused. What should I
Nothing
do?
is reversed. Okay. Only the tail has been.
Yeah,
changed.
he ruined the tail. This is what happened. This is why this Pikachu looks just off.
Pikachu doesn't look off.
Pikachu? Pikachu? Is it Pikachu? Why it's so fake and lumpy?
You need to be a little bit more accurate than that.
What is accurate?
As far as not painting on the black lines.
I'm not trying to. They get in my way.
There's 14 people that are still tolerating to look at the back of your head.
Oh, Anna woke up too.
Okay, so Stephanie's still here. Anna.
Okay, thank you, people. That's lovely that you're still there somewhere.
Yes.
You see, they didn't fall asleep, like you suggested.
I'm about to fall asleep. I don't know how they're doing it.
Sweetie, they
Don't
are younger than you. No, some people are not actually older.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're so lame sometimes.
I know I'm lame. That's why I have a YouTube channel.
How is it related?
I have absolutely no idea. I thought it was funny.
I told you, every time you try to be funny, it doesn't work.
True.
Unlike me.
Yeah, but nobody finds me more funny than people on YouTube.
I find you fun. The first person ever, maybe second, that told you you're funny was me.
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
first person that said you have super soothing, the nicest voice ever
Yeah.
was me.
Mm-hmm. That's probably why I married you and not some other crazy person.
I know, I just
You just got
realized
you, yeah,
it.
you just got to me first. A very old soul. Like 68.
Oh my goodness. People are young here.
Well, happy early birthday. You only got like a couple weeks before.
Yeah, exactly. A day, like 2 days before school.
Oh, you spit on me.
You spit all over me.
I didn't spit
today.
on you.
Yeah, I got
That's
you.
nonsense. Okay, you only have a little bit left to shade. Let's do this. Get the chin, the little armpit, and the tail.
I
No.
have saliva on my face. What am I doing?
The chin. Get underneath
Armpits.
the chin.
What
There.
about armpits?
There's a little shade mark in the armpit.
I will
there.
fail on it.
Where's the marker? Why are you holding this marker? Give me a...
Stop
Give
breaking
it
my
to me.
arm. Why are you breaking this armpit? Are you also?
Well, you can ask any questions that you want.
Yeah, and we decide if we can
Yeah,
talk
and-
about it.
And if we like the question, we'll answer it.
If you're not too young, since some people are 16, 17.
You have like 2 minutes maximum of work left to do, and you're gonna stretch it out
because
for like 15
I have
minutes.
fun with these people, okay?
I have fun with these people. It doesn't mean
Stop complaining. No, the only reason you're so lame right now is because you want to eat, but 90% of you want to play Magic. I know it.
no.
Yeah, you just don't want to admit it.
You're wrong.
Well, if I don't see you with your laptop, which is mine, with Magic, I will say I was wrong. How to do it? Like, I'm
Just do it perfectly horizontal.
horizontal.
Just from there, then straight over. Straight over. That's 100% not straight. That is the opposite of straight.
Wait! It's super dry, jeez.
Here. There. Oh, goodness. Did my sister send you your game console? No, she did not. My sister, by the way, is CCZ. You can see her in the comments right now. Yeah, you better not sell. You better not sell my 64 CC. No, she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't sell that.
No, that's it might be like in Modern Family estate thingy, I mean, it wasn't estate thingy.
The garage
But
sale?
people get in the house and try to get things
Oh, okay,
from them.
Sad Kitty's trying to make us fight by asking who's the smarter one.
Again, no. We had this question. I mean,
Did
similar
we?
question.
Calm down with that paintbrush.
Similar question.
What
Who's-
was the question?
Like, I don't know. No, or it was who is smarter.
Who's smarter?
Oh my goodness, I don't know. Wasn't
I
it Eric?
maybe that was the question.
Was it this young person, 12-year-old?
There's a new Xbox coming out in November. Dragon, do me a favor and draw a banana. Draw a banana for me.
With goofy face.
Easy.
What's wrong with goofy faces? I'm sorry you draw it. Everyone knows it. Everyone that loves you.
Anytime the conversation comes up about that color there, not knowing what to draw, anytime I see somebody saying, I don't know what to draw, I always suggest a banana. I always suggest a banana. In fact, you should go to my video. You should go to my
It
video
helps.
list. Go to my video list
You can
on
get
my-
free potato.
on my channel and look up how to cure artist block.
Mm-hmm.
Just type in the search on my video list. How to cure artist block. It's a video I did like a couple years ago, but
Yeah, like 3 years ago. It's just hilarious. It's must see.
why are you making it so big?
Because it is. It's my Pikachu. It's big, okay? And it has armpit here.
Yeah.
Stinky little armpit.
Stinky little Pikachu armpit.
Yeah. All hairy and crusty.
I think you're done.
Stop saying it. We will have to finish this live stream. People don't want me to leave. They will miss me. This face of yours.
I can't believe there's a new Xbox coming out. That's so crazy.
The thing saying with her, which is it will never come to you. It was rapper around the America.
Gosh, I played Xbox 360. I think so. It was Xbox 360, and then it went to Xbox One, and now it's the Xbox One X. Where do they come up with these names? Microsoft, what are you doing with these names? Like it goes like PS3, PS4. It makes sense. You expect the next PlayStation to be PS5 or whatever.
Is it 5 only?
Yeah, I think PS4 is out.
Pubic.
But pubic.
Yes, it is.
But yes, so I had the Xbox 360 like what feels like forever ago. But when I started college, I had to sell it because it was either do my homework or play Xbox. And if I owned an Xbox, the Xbox always won. Sad Kitty wants you to add a background now, so that we can stay up all night painting.
Yeah, sure.
Or well, we can stay up all night watching you paint.
Best idea ever. You people don't have lives, really. I know I'm so fun, but still, you should live your own lives. And this person, he wants to eat, and of course, not playing any magic at all. Yeah, I should call it done.
Yeah, that's official, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I can always make this background in the future.
Right.
So I keep you people with me
Oh, goodness
for a bit
gracious.
longer.
Oh, my gosh.
He's so just traumatized and tired. Look at his face. Look at this.
I thought the first pastel painting was a disaster.
It just 2 hours 26 minutes.
2 hours 26 minutes.
It was 4 hours. First one.
No, it was 3.5.
It felt like
The
4.
first one was 3.5. Yeah. There's Anna ate all the popcorn. There's only crusty pieces left. So she ate all the popcorn. We're out of popcorn. The paint is dry. The pictures are crusty. I have a lumpy polywag. She has a dirty Pikachu.
Sitting in a bottle.
Her Pikachu looks like it needs a bath. It's got stinky armpits.
And feet.
And I have spaghetti to make. So there's all kinds of better things going on other than this live stream. But we super appreciate everyone that came by. I'm going to be live streaming all by my lonesome on Monday. So for those of you that come and watch that live stream, you're just going to have to live with just me that day.
You should just hang my Pikachu painting somewhere, reminding people about Anna.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll try to do that. But I'm gonna go make spaghetti now.
You should
And,
make stream from the kitchen.
Yeah, I'll just keep the stream going. You guys can watch and learn how I make spaghetti.
Exactly. I think they would be good with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But anyways,
it's impossible to
yeah,
do
it's
it.
getting pretty late. So thanks again for watching. I will see all of you on Monday. Head over to the Drawing Journal live stream. And yeah, everybody have a lovely Saturday evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Take care. Peace.
Bye-bye.